CDC is warning that a dangerous parasitic illness is becoming a bigger threat in the United States.
In a recent report, the agency said Chagas disease should be reclassified as endemic in the U.S., meaning that it has a constant presence here. Our Dr. Frank McGeorge is here to explain how it spread and what makes it so concerning.
Well, Ty and Kimberly, Chagas is spread by so-called kissing bugs. They're not generally this big. Now, they're called that because they have a tendency to bite humans in the face. The distinctive insects are about the size of a penny with a long...
Hold on. There's a bug out there that likes to bite humans in the face? Yeah, see, that's why I don't like to go outside, man. That's why I don't like to go outside. Let's keep
flat
going.
body. Now, experts say about half of the bugs actually carry the dangerous parasite. Now, while kissing bugs are most often found in Latin America, as temperatures have warmed, well, they've spread north.
They're called kissing bugs, and these insects carry a parasite that can cause Chagas disease. Experts say this potentially deadly condition is here to stay in the U.S. Chagas disease is spread when the feces of an infected kissing bug enters a bite or wound or gets into a person's eyes, nose, or mouth. 8 million people are believed to have this disease globally, including an estimated 280,000 in the U.S.
Wow.
The CDC says those who have it may not know it. There are now 32 states where kissing bugs have been detected, including Ohio and Indiana just to our south. At least 8 states have reported human infections shown here in the brighter red. Early-stage symptoms can be mild or go unnoticed, but can include fever, fatigue, body aches, headache, rash, loss of appetite, diarrhea, vomiting, and the swelling of an eyelid. If left untreated, it can lead to digestive problems like an enlarged esophagus or colon, and heart problems, including an enlarged heart, heart failure, altered heart rate or rhythm, or even sudden death. Chagas is caused by a parasite, and anti-parasitic treatments are effective if taken early.
Now, there are no drugs or vaccines to prevent Chagas disease, so the best thing to do is to limit contact with kissing bugs. Now, they are mostly active at dusk or overnight, so experts really recommend taking steps to keep these bugs out of your house, like sealing any cracks or gaps and using screens on windows and doors.
Now, the picture you just showed of the kissing bug, it looks a lot like other bugs that I've seen around here. How do you even know the difference?
Yeah, so locally, actually, the kissing bug looks very similar to the stink bug.
Exactly. That's what
jumps to mind. Now, there are actually some differences in the coloring and the body shape. Kissing bugs actually have a little bit of red to them, and they're shaped a little bit differently. But honestly, I'm not really interested in getting up that close to them to tell the difference. The good news I will say is kissing bugs are not common in Michigan, and realistically, you should just remove the bug regardless. You shouldn't squish them, by the way. Either stink bugs or kissing bugs. Stink bugs because they're stinky, kissing bugs because they can actually release Chagas.
Jeez.
You can't even
But the good thing is they're not
in
Michigan. Okay.
Hopefully it stays that way. Thank you, doctor.
I stay in the South, so they probably in the South. Let's get over into this next video and see if it gives us any more details about it.
Kissing bugs may sound sweet, but the little critters could be deadly. And that's because they transmit a parasitic illness called Chagas disease, which researchers in a new CDC published study say should be declared as endemic to the US. Here are 4 things to know. 1. What are kissing bugs? The tradamine bug, also known as a kissing bug, can be as small as a red ant and about as big as a penny, depending on where it is in its life cycle. But no matter its size,
the kissing bug is a bloodsucker.
Dr. Norman Beatty is an associate professor of medicine in the Division of Infectious Disease and Global Medicine at the University of Florida College of Medicine and an author of the recent CDC report.
It has this food tube we call the proboscis, and it rams it into your skin where there's a blood vessel, and it starts sucking your blood.
It's not unusual for these bites to be completely painless. You may not even notice when they happen. The bites are usually around the face, which is how the bug got its name.
The term kissing bug really goes back to the early 1900s. People were describing this insect coming in at night, biting them, and it was described as biting people on the face.
2. How do kissing bugs transmit Chagas disease? Chagas disease is an infection caused by a parasite in kissing bugs.
It's not through the bite itself where we see the transmission of this parasite. The parasite is found inside the hindguts of this insect.
That means if the bug defecates, or I'm just going to say when it poops on you,
The bug poop has the parasite in it, and it's on your skin or near a mucous membrane, and unfortunately would get in through those entry points.
The parasite can also be passed in utero from mother to child via blood
Wow.
transfusions or by eating raw or unpeeled fruits and vegetables, growing in areas where kissing bugs are common. Chagas disease can have a range of symptoms.
Some people may not have any symptoms, but the parasites entered their body. A lot of times it's described of a flu-like illness with some fevers and chills. You may have some swollen glands or lymph nodes in the neck or in the armpits, other parts of the body. You're just not feeling well for several days, several weeks. And this will go away on its own.
2 FDA-approved antiparasitic medicines can treat Chagas disease, but left untreated, the illness can progress into a chronic stage, which can be more deadly.
We do know that this parasite can persist in your body for many years, if not many decades, before you would recognize the symptoms of chronic Chagas disease, which we call determinate chronic Chagas disease. And the one area of the body we worry about the most is the heart. If this infection is close to an electrical pathway of the heart, a person can have a sudden cardiac death, really, and then slow but progressive heart failure. And the heart really just continues to weaken over time, and a person will eventually will pass away from heart failure.
The parasite that causes Chagas disease can also infect dogs and other animals.
Oh, wow.
3. Kissing bugs and Chagas disease are not new or uncommon in the U.S. According to Dr. Beatty, there are close to 160 species of kissing bugs in the world, and most are native to North, Central, and South America. 11 of those species live in the U.S., largely in the South.
The kissing bugs have been here in North America probably longer than us humans.
Human cases of the disease have been reported in 8 states: California, Arizona, Texas, Tennessee, Louisiana, Missouri, Mississippi, and Arkansas. There's no evidence Chagas disease is spreading rapidly in the U.S., Dr. Beatty says, but an endemic designation would help him and other researchers underscore that the illness is not a sporadic disease. It could help boost case reporting, public awareness, and research.
We are challenging that and providing evidence that this is considered endemic, meaning it's happening consistently without a pattern, but through a consistent transmission rate.
4. How can you protect yourself? Kissing bugs generally can't make their way into well-built homes, but they look for opportunities to crawl in through even the smallest of cracks. So if you have a raised home, take steps to keep other critters from living underneath.
A lot of homes are sitting on cinder blocks or sitting on wooden pillars, and that allows the insect to come up from underneath, and also allows animals to have a nest or a harborage under the home. And so these insects are opportunistic, and they do have hosts that they seek after. And so if you've got a pack rat nest underneath your home or in your attic, you'll find the kissing bug is really after those pack rats, but then finds you, and now you've got kissing bugs that are inside your home biting you.
You should also keep wood and other brush away from your home. Wear long clothing and use bug spray in outdoor areas where kissing bugs are found. And a reminder, if the parasite is on your pet, it's circulating close to you too. So regularly clean any outdoor spaces your pet uses. You can also play a role in tracking this disease.
Absolutely. Wow. So Chagas disease, they wanted to get it classified as an endemic. It's crazy thing, a kissing bug, a bug that just goes after your face is crazy. They like to bite people on the face at night, so be careful. It's not really much. Seal up all the gaps in your house. Wear bug spray. They said don't kill it, which is absolutely wild to me. So just like a stink bug, don't kill it. Catch it and release it back outside. So, world is a crazy place, y'all. The world is a crazy place. But let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know if you've seen any of these bugs, where you are. Because I haven't seen one yet, at least not to my knowledge. But I don't go outside at night too either. I don't like. Absolutely crazy, y'all. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, that is what the CDC is warning us about. So at the end of the day, we just got to be careful. We have to be careful. All right, everybody, remember this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and subscribe.